Ms. Legalista here. Welcome to the video. Happy 4th of July, because that's when I'm recording this, the day after 4th of July. I know it totally does not matter. That's not really what you came here for. But let me jump into this video and just let me play the first part for you, and then we're going to jump into this.
I'm already drunk. There's a girl texting me that I haven't seen in a year. She said she want to come through. Cool. I said, whatever. Yo, we're going to leave the party around 8, blah, blah, blah. You can come through. I'm going to send you a lift.
Now, I want to go back because I want to make sure you hear this first part again.
I'm already drunk. There's a girl texting me that I haven't seen in a year.
That part. She texted him. Let me pull up the actual lawsuit. All right, first to give some context here in case you don't recall what this is. Civil action for personal injury. And one of the things she's claiming is defamation. So remember, defamation is just somebody not telling the truth about you. They are sharing this with other people. So it's being put out into the public sphere and you're somehow being damaged by this. So this is one of the things that she is arguing in this complaint. So you see his name here, of course. Sometimes we're familiar more with the name that he uses on the channel, DJ Akademiks. Real name, government name, lawsuit name, Livingston Allen. And then, of course, you have the other does listed and some corporations because this person doesn't entirely know the other parties. So we get into this first paragraph, the easiest point, the place where you're starting. You would think that both parties would be able to get this right. They would be on one accord. And you heard him just say that she reached out to him. She contacted him. But if you look at the introduction of this lawsuit, this complaint that's been filed, it says he contacted her. Defendant Allen contacted. So this is saying he instigated the call to her. Now, you just heard his version of this. He was planning on going to a party, the day party, have his guys driving back because he was drunk. She contacted him. Now, they do agree on this whole piece about him sending an Uber or Lyft or whatever to pick her up. That part they're in agreement on. But this first part is wrong. Both parties can't even agree on who contacted whom. Now, if you're the attorney, one of the things you may want to check is just the initial conversation that you're having with your client about what is going on when they say, hey, he called me, he texted me, he wanted me to come to him. Further down in this complaint, there is a text message that's included. Now, I don't so much care about what's actually in this text message, but I care about the fact that the text message was included, because here's the thing. If you're the attorney representing her, then you've already seen the video. I mean, that's part of the basis of the whole complaint, right? The video where he says all of these statements about her. So at the very least, you might want to start with that first paragraph and include a text message that says, no, he was even wrong when he started talking about the fact that she contacted him. It's a very good way to sort of establish some credibility on the part of your client. If this is your client, I want to show from paragraph 1 that she's correct. And here's how he's lying already. He's in this video saying, well, he said that she contacted him. Not true. Here's the text message. Here's the phone record on the phone showing that no, she didn't contact him. He contacted her. It's one of those things that's going to have to get cleared up. And it could be that by the time they filed this complaint, guess what? That evidence was gone. But you see here, somebody held on to this one. So it's not clear. Maybe it's not gone. But I'm questioning why that wasn't cleared up. You already have the video. You know he is already claiming a lot of things. Why not go ahead and put these things in your complaint and give her a little bit more credibility up front? I don't know. Maybe it does not exist. But here's the thing. All you have to do in that complaint is put enough information in there to survive a motion to dismiss. And that's really what they're trying to do. I've seen plenty of lawsuits that are what I call skinny. don't have a lot of substance to them, but they don't necessarily have to. But if you go back and look at Cassie Ventura's complaint that I went over, she put everything in there. She was naming other people, putting witnesses in there. So it gave a little bit more credibility to her story. When you're reading something like this and there's a he said, she said, and the stuff's not lining up in the first introductory paragraph, you know this is going to be a torturous complaint. This is going to be a torturous trial, and we're going to be watching, trying to figure out who's in the right on this defamation claim. And here's the other thing. Remember, she was kind of okay with some of this that had happened. I'll say she sort of moved on. I won't necessarily say she was okay with it. She had sort of moved on until he made the video. And then she said, no, I'm not going to let this stand. Remember, sometimes people come to me and they're just like, hey, I want to sue this person because this person said this about me. I want to sue them for defamation. And it turns out what they said was either an opinion about something, or it was something that was true, but you didn't like it because it was something that was personal to you. And this person made it public, but it's still a true statement. Well, if it's a true statement and somebody's saying it out in the public sphere, it's not really defamation, because remember up front, I said it has to be a lie. It has to be something that's not truthful, and that they put it out there. They were maybe reckless about it, or they knew that it was not true. Think Tasha K in that instance, where she was saying some things and she ultimately admitted that she knew those things were not true. So that's the dilemma that we're going to be in here. He said, she said, we're going to be looking at video. He's got video, remember? We're going to be looking at these text messages. We're going to be looking at pictures. Some of the pictures I don't have to see. There are pictures in the complaint that show bruises on her, from her saying, hey, I would not have done this and let myself be bruised like this. So we've got this first paragraph, and we're going to be breaking this whole complaint down piece by piece to figure out all of the details and where this thing is going to be headed. Now, he doesn't have much longer before he has to file an answer to the complaint. And so we'll be able to see what he's saying in response. The thing about it is he's already done a video, so we have an idea of what some of his response is going to be. But that was prior to him actually talking to an attorney and having an attorney massage that message a little bit. I don't know. So we'll see if it's the same message or if it's something different. Because you walk into court, you might want to tweak what you said just a little bit. You might want to elaborate on what you were thinking, right, when you said that. So stay tuned, and we'll see where this goes. We'll see if we can figure out this whole just introductory piece of, did she reach out to him or did he reach out to her again? Let's see.
I'm already drunk. There's a girl texting me that I haven't seen in a year. She said she want to come through.
All right, there you go. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel.